was saying, wasn't he, that I think they've got 4 office blocks in Swindon, of which they now own in Regal 1. But you see, developers are crying out for that land. They'll be the developer will be very happy to take it lock, stop and barrel, clear it, and put houses on it.
Yeah.
You won't get as much for it as you would bare land, but it'll still be a tidy sum.
That won't be very good for Swindon at your houses.
But that's how it is.
They haven't got the shops there though. But wow.
Well, they have, because they've got the shops that the market wants.
Well, she said, I said to Owen, we couldn't get a bowl. She said, Tesco.
No.
And I said, we tried that. And then I thought, perhaps it's because they're coming from China.
No. People don't have washing up bowls anymore, they have dishwashers.
No, people do buy bowls. I buy them. Linda says you've got to go to Old Town, Limits.
Yeah, but I got something that Owen judged was better than the bowl, so
Right.
So I'm happy, We asked for 2 things, they weren't of different colours, but and I could have had a food mixing bowl. That was my other option. They got food mixing bowls.
No, they
cross the roundabout.
But I thought this thing that it's handled on was frankly better. Reminds me of scurrying around getting clogged from afar.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit. A429. After a quarter of a mile,
He's got
cross
some
the
time off in
roundabout.
April. God
Second
knows
exit.
when.
The dates are written down.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit. A429.
Oops.
Go left on the roundabout. First exit. A429. After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout. Second exit. Cross the roundabout. Second exit. A429. Ettington Road.
That's a funny place. It's called Sittingbourne Lodge. It looks like apartments.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Yeah, there's been quite a lot of development in Wellesbourne.
They're still building in flipping.
Cross the roundabout.
Where we
Second
go
exit.
through. What's it called?
A429. Ettington